Hey, what's good, people? Welcome to Homeworld Deserts of Karak. I'm Kawashmao. Today, I'm going to be casting a few games from the ongoing Jaraci Cup 18 group stage. Today, we've got um, Bozocow spawning in, a place, and then spawning in the other place, we've got we've got Apex rolling Saban. Um, so Apex is actually in the chat right now, so if he does something funky, we're gonna roast him, but lovingly. Um, Looks like we've got a 2-1-1 initial split from Bozocow. Not sure what he's doing. He's sending out this base runner, which usually suggests he's going refinery mode. Apex, it's too soon to tell the build. It looks like we've got 6 up. Okay, so he's going for a support cruiser, I think. Yeah, he's keeping the base runner too, just Carrier saying that's bad. We're gonna see how that works for him. He's sending out a probe, finds Bozocow's base runner. Yeah, the only reason to keep the base runner is it gives you a targeting jammer, which can be really helpful in early rushes. There are different schools of thought on that, just Carrier doesn't agree. Refinery mode and skimmer fabrication coming out for Bozocow. Starting to get some salvagers on that second base. Support cruisers out for Apex, and he is moving on to that second base as well. And going for AAV fabrication. Bozocow looks like he's gonna go for a artifact. And that was some BM from Apex. He just dropped a targeting jammer on Bozo's scanner, which, that'll get rid of the sensor range. Just dramatically reduce the usefulness of it, but there's no real, combat purpose for that. Bozocow sends out a scouting sand skimmer, like you do when you go refinery mode. Gonna put a little bit of, handshaky damage on that base runner. Extract a first artifact. Bozocow going to start Long Malha mining CUs from his third base. It's a pretty common way for Galcian to go through base, just fill out the CUs first. Got another probe coming out from Apex. AAVs are starting to hit the field. Bozocow, meanwhile, going assault ships, so we're gonna see a war between armored units, hopefully. Bozocow gonna send out that production cruiser, snipe out the probe. Second artifact coming out from Bozocow. Apex is gonna have to start contesting this pretty soon. Yeah, we've got some AAVs coming across the field. Bozocow is let's see what he's going for production. He's starting to build assault ships. Now, the trick with this, from what I hear, is you want to build just enough to fight off the AAVs, but you don't want to overbuild. So it looks like by the time these AAVs hit the carrier, there's going to be enough assault ships to hold them off. And the carrier, especially with 2 artifacts in the bank, is going to be super impactful in this fight. 3rd production cruiser already out for Bozocow. This base runner's gonna try to contribute a TJ, probably. Yeah, that's a good point, Just Carrier. You build too many assault ships, the Coalition or Saban player is gonna come out with a ton of assault cruisers and wreck your face. So Apex already coming out to 3 base. Going fighter and gunship, which might do okay versus these ground units, but not against the carrier. He needs an answer for this. And Boso, for his part, is double extracting artifacts. So he triple extracting artifacts. He's got a 3rd base runner out. So Apex needs to do something now, or else he's done. Oh, hi, Rendered Spy. Welcome to the party. The quietness is my mic. Yeah, I don't have the best one. I need to work on getting my setup better. So, Bozocow's moving in, sacking Apex's 3rd. Quite successfully, just wiped out all 4 salves. And Bozocow's gonna back that Gaussian carrier ass up and start putting the hurt on Apex. Interceptor's out for Bozocow, just, you know, increasingly putting out the hurt. Building bombers, too. And these are the game-winning artifacts right here. Yeah, and this is an easy game for Bozo. First bomber out, like he needed that. And fast artifact win for Bozocow. Bear with me a minute. I'm just gonna go into the settings. Bring down the game volume a little bit. Alright, so for game 2, we've got a faction switch. So Apex stuck with Saban. Bozocow actually rolled random and got Coalition. And Apex picked Tight End Passage. This is probably one of my favorite maps. Just, you get a lot of really fun macro games on this one, and rushes are also powerful. So, I'm gonna load that up. Yeah, we have a difference of opinion in the chat. Um, Rendered Spy is not a big fan of this map. Yeah, there is a bug where salvagers can kind of get stuck in this big crater over here. Um, yeah, not the best, not ideal. If you can avoid that, it's a fun map though. So Bozocow, I think, is going Ada. Um, Very eco-focused build from him. ap3x, keeping the base runner. Um, Fully saturated on main, probably going 6 up, so a little bit more principled, um, less greedy than Bozocow, but Bozo's coming fresh off a win. He's feeling himself a little bit. Um, he he doesn't care. If he gets rushed, he'll figure it out. Scouting base runner coming out from ap3x. We're gonna see what he does with this. And LAV Fab and support cruiser coming out from Bozocow. Gonna see if he goes into a 2-base aggression or kind of commits to the eco greed. Support cruiser's out for ap3x. He's getting the carrier production upgrade and teching LAVs. So we're gonna see if this is LAV aggression or AAV aggression. Usually I don't like LAV aggression in coalition versus coalition. Oh, and Bozocow going for AAVs and carrier production upgrade. So I have a feeling this will be AAV versus AAV. Scouting LAV coming out for Bozocow. Gonna try to ward off this probe. Zone it out a little bit, prevent it from seeing the carrier tech. Maybe put a little bit of damage on the space runner. You can kill base runners with 1 LAV, but it takes a while. LAV coming out for ap3x, teching AAV fabrication a little bit later than Bozocow. Probe is over the carrier, gonna spot the tech. LAV might get the BR, but it's gonna be tight. No, it does extract, but ap3x loses the base runner for it. First AAVs are hitting the field for Bozocow. And ap3x sees that there's an attack coming. He's gonna go into carrier systems, which, yeah, can be a little bit helpful. I mean, the Saban carrier has railguns, so the armor break is gonna be really helpful in this fight. But these AAVs are almost there. I mean, you need something else on the field, or... And, okay, yeah, there's some AAVs coming out. Saban carrier making itself known. Shoots this AAV with a rail. And these AAVs, they really want to fight where the carrier isn't. So Bozocow, I saw he was kind of debating making a play for this main base. That's what I would do. But I don't play Coalition, so. Battle of the armored units in the middle of the field. Bozocow just gonna smoke this AAV, let it come back to the carrier and heal. Armor versus armor, like, they're always really, really slow fights. Bozocow, it looks like, got Railgun Fab. He's got 2 of them in the production, and that's what he needs to swing this fight in the middle, break the stalemate. ap3x teching armor upgrades for his AAVs, but he really needs rails too. A little bit of sloppy smoke micro from Bozo, gonna lose this AAV. Numbers are actually looking really good for ap3x, but with these railguns sitting in the field, we're gonna see what happens there. Railguns make themselves felt, pick off an AAV, pick off 2. Yeah, look at how good these railguns are swinging the armor fight. These AAVs are going to pop over the dune, try to finish the kill on this sundered AAV. Or, no, they're targeting the wrong one. Bozocow has the best micro. I say that like he doesn't roll me all the time. Yeah, let's check the resources tab. Both players floating quite a bit, but roughly the same. ap3x finally teching railguns, which he needs. Bozocow about to fill out that third base. What's ap3x building? Salvagers. Okay, good. He needs those to keep up with Bozocow. Okay, the railguns are going to find ap3x's carrier. Very disciplined, targeting the AAVs first. Yeah, but there's too much smoke here. They can't push in, so Bozo's going to pull back a little bit. Big AAV blob coming out, but ap3x needs something else desperately. Railguns. I think railguns are the play. Bozocow and ap3x both filling out their third base. From the production tab, can't figure out who's building a support cruiser. Oh yeah, Bozocow. Oh, nice move from ap3x, splitting off 3 AAVs to kind of make a play at Bozocow's backline. Bozocow weaponizing his carrier right now. Good move. But yeah, there's nothing back here to defend, and these AAVs are going to clean up. It's going to take a while for them to hit the backline, so we'll focus on this fight right here. ap3x pulling out with the carrier, bullying these rails, and he's going to get a couple kills. First railgun's out for ap3x. AAVs are going to make a play at the main. AAVs for ap3x are hitting Bozocow's backline. And they are going to get this support cruiser easy. Start killing salvagers. The AAVs for Bozocow are like they're forcing the pull off. Um, gonna do comparable eco damage on Apex's main base. So both players kind of keeping up with each other right now. These railguns are probably going to take down these AADs. Yeah, Apex cleans that up. Bozocow forced to evacuate all of his bases and push. So Apex actually has defender's advantage right now. Are we going to see a base trade? I give the edge to Bozocow right now. That's a lot of railguns. Support cruisers starting to fall. Yeah, this is you, Bozocow. Welcome to the party. Yeah, I'm cranking my mic up as far as it'll go. Um, it's a shitty laptop mic. Yep, Bozocow definitely gonna get this carrier kill. Look at this Saban carrier just melt. Alright, and that's the game. 2-0 to Bozocow. Um, definitely the result he wanted. Um, bear with me a minute. I'm gonna load up the next replays. I actually forget who it was. I think it's Rendered Spy versus Void Warrior.